Hi guys, welcome to our shipping video, and I'm just having a little look at a magazine that was written, an article that was written by Michael Lohr, and the reason that I'm looking at that is because we've got Michael's guitar here. So Michael is a writer for Acoustic Guitar magazine in Germany, and he visited us here back a number of months ago, and he decided to purchase a Synergy harp guitar. So that's ready to ship out to him, so that's in today's shipping video. But we've also got a guitar going to Robert in Switzerland, a beautiful nylon. We've got one going to Donald in Florida, a beautiful X20. Another X20 going to Timothy in Lincolnshire. Then we've got one going to Lee in New Mexico. We've got a Virtuo going out to Stephen in England. X7 going to Alice in San Francisco. A Amicus going to Dawn in Arizona, and a beautiful little Synergy ukulele. It's like the tiny little shrunk down brother of that big Synergy at the back. And that's going to Yannick, also in Germany. So that's what we've got this week, and it's good to be back doing a shipping video with guitars. Last week what we did, instead of the regular shipping video, we did a profile just looking at the 3D builder, and if you were watching that, hopefully you found that useful. And just remind you that this month we're doing a special promotion where we're giving 25% off all the custom features on the 3D builder. So all these guitars are custom designed using the 3D builder tool. And I remember actually when we were talking to Michael, when we were designing his guitar, it was a really great tool to be able to just look at different colors and combinations. And I think he's come up with a really cool combination of colors on there. Something you may not have expected. So let's have a look at this. This is, as I say, going to Yannick in Germany, and this is the Synergy ukulele. And the harp ukulele is such a cool little instrument. It's a tenor ukulele, but it's got 4 extra bass strings here, and I think it's a really fun instrument. You know, the ukulele is something that I think it's just something about the sound and the size. It just leads itself to fun music, happy music. It's hard to be unhappy on a ukulele. You know, can you play the blues on a ukulele? Don't really think it would work. So it's just that happy instrument, and adds this extra creative ability whenever you add the 4 bass strings on the side. And so I'm going to ask Andreas actually to cut to a little video of somebody playing a beautiful tune on a Synergy ukulele. So, yeah. Don't know which one we'll use there. What?
I'll find something.
The happy song, isn't there?
We've used this so many times already, but I think we need something else.
Okay. Jan Lorenz.
Yeah, you know.
Right.
I'll find something.
Okay. Okay, so next up we have this beautiful Amicus, and it's going to Dawn in Arizona. And this is a stunning guitar. Absolutely beautiful. At first glance I thought it was redwood burl, and then I had to double check because I thought the colors just look a little bit different, and I was right. It's actually camphor burl, and camphor burl has slightly more I guess kind of golden tones, almost oranges, that run right through it. So it's a little bit different than the redwood burl, but has similar characteristics, and certainly this one has this beautiful pattern that we've been getting in some of our redwood burls. So I love just the placement of it, the burl running around the edge here, and this very interesting pattern just sort of shaping the whole center of the instrument. So I think the placement and the choice of veneer really is fantastic on here. The fretboard has been left plain. I think that really works on here, just a plain unidirectional carbon on the fretboard, the black hardware, and a black carbon back and side. So it just really creates a lot of focus towards that absolutely stunning top. And on this little Amicus, with the fantastic sound we get out of that, this is a very cool instrument. So Dawn, hopefully you'll enjoy that one. So we are going from camphor to redwood burl, and this is actually, now that I look at it, maybe that's camphor burl as well. So some of these catch me out. Anyway, we'll double check that, and we'll put a caption up of what it actually is, whether I'm right or wrong on this one. But a beautiful piece of burl, wonderful coloring, Very nice even burl running right way across the whole guitar, and has beautiful characteristics. Fretboard inlay I really love. So this is again coming from our 3D builder with the update where we started doing both the primary and secondary colors. So in this case the primary color is on the vines, and the secondary color is on the dots. So able to go with that nice red, beautiful red with the depth in it, combined with the gold vines, and I think that really works very well with the burl on the top. I think it's like the dots that are on here on the fretboard are almost kind of mimicked. Sorry, the dots of the burl on the top are kind of mimicked with the design on the fretboard. So that really works well. Black hardware, black carbon back and sides, and then the high vibe pickup system. And actually I remember talking to Alice on live chat, and kind of helped her along the journey of trying to choose which guitar to order. I don't be on the live chat very much, but from time to time I maybe help out the guys in an evening or something, and so I do remember doing that. So Alice, it was good to talk to you back then, and I hope you love this guitar. It's really beautiful. Next one up is going to Stephen in Enfield in England, so just across the pond in England, and this is Harborica. So Harborica is actually created using a special dyeing process. So it's poplar wood. They use this special dyeing process that brings the dye and the colors into just certain parts of the grain, and so it gives these wonderful colorations, and yeah, it's a very interesting process. We've not got any on our website at the moment, but I am sourcing some more at the moment, and hopefully I'll have more very soon with these beautiful colors on it. But what I love about the Harborica is how it balances with carbon fiber, because it tends to have these silvers and blacks, and that really is the kind of coloration base for the black carbon fiber. So it really works. Great color combination here as well, using the black hardware. It's the right choice with Harborica. And then on the fretboard here we have the gold vines. So it's the gold vines bringing out the golden colors in the Harborica. So everything just really holds together and matches beautifully. As I say, black carbon back and sides, and that's a fantastic Virtuo. So and again, Virtuo is that crossover guitar. It's the guitar we always say is the acoustic body and electric soul, with all those beautiful pickups in there. So if you can't find the right sounds in a Virtuo, then you're looking for something. I don't know what you're looking for, but all the sounds are pretty much in there, with all the different humbuckers, the piezos, and the MIDI. So kind of gives you access to everything. Right, this one is going to Lee in New Mexico. It's our X20, and the X20 really probably doesn't need any introduction to you at this stage. It's got that dreadnought sized body, all the ergonomics that our guitars have, and this one's finished in the beautiful red carbon. You know, I can actually remember the very first guitar that I painted with the transparent red over carbon, and it just blew me away how amazing it was. So I think actually the first time I used a transparent color over any carbon was probably the red, and that was 24 years ago probably. And yeah, it's just such a nice color. It just brings carbon to life when you put on that color, and then the light intensity, depending on what light, how it hits it, it totally changes, and it's really quite something. So X20, this one's finished with a high vibe pickup system again. Great pickup, great guitar, very nice. So then we're going to Lincolnshire, Timothy in Lincolnshire in England, and also pretty much the same guitar, X20, high vibe pickup, but this one is finished in the vibrant weave with a vibrant blue, and it's fantastic. It's got a really nice sort of darker burst running into the lighter colored center. I think that's very nice on there, and the vibrant blue back and sides. So great to see all the different colors. I saw a picture on our social media the other day of all the colored carbons all together, and it showed us just how many different colors we do now, and all the different, the different characteristics you can pull out on a guitar depending on how you put different colors on there. Then we've got Donald in Florida. Hopefully you're not getting hit with the hurricane this week, Donald, depending on what part of Florida you're in. We've been watching on, and hope everybody in Florida is doing well. We send a lot of guitars to Florida, but I know you guys get hit with some bad weather. And I suppose that's really why we send so many guitars to Florida, is just because how well these guitars hold up under different climate conditions. You know, if you're going to live somewhere like Florida, there's such extremes of temperature and humidity levels and all kinds of things, then you want a guitar that's going to be stable, and carbon really is stable under all those conditions. So this one's finished in koa, and a fantastic piece of flame koa. You can see the beautiful flame going on there. Really nice veins of light and dark color going on in it as well. So a lot of characteristic in the top. The inlays here is the gold vines with leaves, with the silver figure of 8 here at the 12th fret. We've got the gold hardware, which is a nice choice, with koa, that golden koa, and then the amber back and sides. Pickup system we've got going on here is the piezo combined with the K&K Pure Mini. So you've got the 6 individual adjustable piezos here, so that gives you adjustability for height and for intonation. So really adjustable to be able to just dial in the action just perfectly, and then the K&K Pure Minis inside kind of give you that more full body sound when you're playing, so you can blend between those two and really get a lot of different tonality out of the guitar when amplified. So then we are off to Switzerland, going to Robert, and we've sent a couple of slimline nylon guitars out to Switzerland recently, yeah, these are a really fantastic instrument. The slimline is been done with the fan fret. Actually, should have checked before I done the video of what the scale length actually is on this fan fret, but it is a fan fret, and I'm at a guess maybe 25 to 26 inches, but could be wrong. So we've got fan frets, we've got the adjustable piezos here, we've got the dual pickup system going between K&Ks and the piezos. We've got the silver rings on the fretboards, we've got that beautiful slotted headstock, and black carbon all around. So all the detail in that guitar is, you know, it's just about the fan frets and that simple, subtle detail, but all those colors, all the different colors and variations of the blacks and silvers really work well together. So last one, like I said, and this is a really special guitar to finish off. So this is going out to Michael. So Michael, here is your guitar. After a number of months and quite a lot of discussion back and forward, this is a really exceptional guitar, and I really appreciate you coming over here and being able to see our factory. And I think when Michael came in the door of our factory, was maybe came in a little bit as a skeptic about carbon, and definitely left as a convert. So they were doing a tour around looking at different guitar factories, and they came in here to see what we were doing with carbon fiber. I think we're very pleasantly surprised just at the caliber of the work that we do and the caliber of the guitars. So Michael just had really connected with the Harp guitar that we had here, and then ordered one for himself. So this is the Synergy X20, and the Synergy X20 starts off with a regular 25.5-inch scale guitar neck, but then we've got these extra sub bass strings here. So the sub bass strings allow you to, you know, play bass notes along with your guitar playing. But in this case, we've also got the treble strings. So we call these super trebles whenever you're talking in harp guitar language. And the super trebles just give you this amazing, beautiful harp sound. And it's just the most wonderful combination. You've got so much different frequencies going on here. You've got so much sound, so many different notes that you can play, I guess, and ways that you can combine this. But what's really nice is even when you're just playing the guitar neck, you hear the whole guitar reverberate. Everything just kind of comes and blends together, and you just hear so many overtones coming out of this. So it's just such a fantastic instrument acoustically. Plugged in also, it has basically 3 sets of 3 preamps in here, coming off all the individual pickups that we have, and then all blended together. Now what's really nice, because we're using all these individual piezo pickups, and you know, these are designed for adjustability. Obviously we don't really need to adjust them on a harp guitar because there's no frets, we're not changing for intonation, there's no, you know, we're not fretting these notes. But what it does allow is it creates great separation and definition of each note from each string. So they really work well. Having 3 preamps really allows us to control it. We have 3 volume controls in here, and so it's a very robust pickup system, I should say. The inlays that we have here are the Celtic knots in gold on the fretboard. Michael's gone with black hardware throughout. The top, as you can see, is vibrant weave, vibrant red, but the back is vibrant blue. So you may not have been expecting that, but yeah, I think just the colors. Overall, this is just a very striking instrument, and I love it, and Michael, I hope you'll love it too. And thanks for coming and visiting us, and I look forward to hearing your report on the guitar, and thanks for writing that little story in the magazine. Unfortunately, my German isn't so strong, so I don't know exactly what it is that you've wrote about us. I trust it's all good. But the pictures look great as well. Now, one of the things that was kind of cool in here as well was I was trying to explain to Michael just how strong our guitars are. So actually I set a guitar there on the stairs and stood on it. I think he was shocked. I was a little bit nervous myself. We did bend it over my knee to try and break it, and it didn't break, obviously. I think that's the first time that I stood on the guitar publicly with somebody like that. I think I've done it 3 times since, so I'm starting to get more confident with letting you guys see me do crazy things with the guitars. But that's it. You know, these are stunningly beautiful instruments, but the great thing about them is they're guitars that are designed to be played, and this is the one thing that I'm very proud of. You know, people often tell us that an emerald becomes their favorite guitar because they've maybe got a beautiful wooden instrument that they love and cherish, sound amazing, but they're nervous about leaving it out, so it stays in a case. You know, they're having to be very careful with it, making sure humidity levels are right, you know, to protect that instrument. But our guitars, you get a beautiful instrument, you get a beautiful sound, and more importantly, you get the freedom of being able to have it, keep it out, sitting beside your favorite chair on a stand, ready to lift it and play it anytime, and more than likely it'll be in tune, unless your kids have come up and messed with your tuners, which sometimes happens. But yeah, just having the freedom to play, that's really what it's all about. You know, we use the tagline here that Emerald Guitars' total existence is to make and inspire music. So if we make guitars that you feel freer to just play a little bit more with because they're just sitting there free at hand all the time, that helps make and inspire music for you, then that's really our dream. So thanks for watching this week. I'll not have a shipping video for you next week because just the way our production cycle is coming, we have all we're trying to replace all the stock that we sold in July. So we're going to have a week where it's all stock coming through. So if you're interested in stock, keep an eye on the stock section on the site. There'll be a lot of new stuff added. But yeah, so there's going to be no shipping video next week. We'll maybe try and do something else and put it out there for you instead. So again, thanks for watching. Have a great week wherever you are, and see you again soon.